Hey everybody, good morning. I hope that this is going to come through okay this morning. My plan was to actually dual broadcast this with Periscope. I don't get to use Periscope a lot because I talked about this before that I don't use a cell phone, and so um, I only have Periscope available when my husband's here and he's asleep this time. So I was going to try that, but the connection is really bad in this house when it comes to cell phones. So it just is what it is. Anyway, good morning. If this is your first time with me for a live chat, my name is Jessica and I'm a wellness advocate and a mom and a wife and an entrepreneur. And I thought it would be fun to do a little bit of what I do this morning in the mornings and share that with you in hopes that it can be helpful to somebody. Um, anyway, if you are here live with me this morning on either Google Hangouts or YouTube Live, you should have a chat box. I would love for you to say good morning and let me give you a shout out and know who's here. And I know that some people have issues with that on their phone. So just make sure that if you came and saw me live today to check in um, on whatever social media you found the link on. So a little bit of gabbing first, get it out of the way. I took a few days off completely from social media. Um, Praise God for things like Hootsuite and ScentShare because I was still able to schedule things to post while I was gone. But I really was feeling overwhelmed at the beginning of the week and needed a break. And so, if you are a small business owner with a social media presence, I definitely recommend something like Hootsuite or ScentShare to help manage your posts so that if things do get overwhelming for you, you're able to take that break without completely stepping away. You're still there, but you're not there. So anyway, um, so I'm just going to go down and talk about kind of what I do when I get up in the morning. Um, and this actually varied a little bit today because um, I uh, had been following Miracle Morning a few months ago. And when I do Miracle Morning, I have to get up at 5 a.m. Um, this pregnancy was not allowing me to do that anymore. So I have not actually been getting up until like out of my room until the time my husband leaves, which is between 8:30 and 9 o'clock, um, which isn't great because I get my kids up at 9. So I don't get a whole lot accomplished when I do that. But I've been able to spend a little bit more time with my husband at night. For anybody that doesn't know me personally or hasn't heard me talk about it before, my husband works crazy hours, like all day long. And I typically don't see him for 13 hours a day at least. So the kids and I don't get to spend a whole lot of time with them. So I usually will let them stay up until he gets home so they can at least say hi. Um, and then they go to bed. And so it can be a late night. So it's not, because we homeschool and everything else, it's not a huge deal that, you know, they don't get up real early. Um, so anyway, typically I will get a shower at night um, because of that, because I'm not uh, on the same, or I'm up the same time as my husband. But this morning I got up early just for you. and got in my shower this morning. So after I do that, I come down, and like I said, this is on my normal mornings when I'm up before the kids, before the husband, and um, it's easier for me to get things done this way. So I come downstairs and I usually bring my brush, my makeup bag, my clothes, and everything down here, and just do that down here because if I wake people up, I don't get that time to myself. So um, I have 5 children right now, and will soon to be 6. So this is going to be fun. So anyway, I bring everything down and I get dressed to shoes. Now, we don't do shoes in the house, but I have a pair of house shoes that I wear right now that give me a little more support with my back. And also, I am in the process of following Fly Lady again, which is a cleaning and home organization website. And her thing is she's very, very forceful about the getting dressed to shoes. So I do that as part of the program as well. And I'm following her because I seriously would rather do anything else than clean and organize. It's just not, I am not Sally Homemaker. So, but she makes things simple for me, and it helps me get house under control and ready for company and ready for um, new family members. And I hope you guys can still hear me okay. I had some little glitch with the computer here. Anyway, so I'm following her. So I come down and get dressed to shoes, and then I do like a super, super, super quick face. Unless my husband is home and we're going out somewhere, I'll do a full face of makeup or whatever. But normally, I'm not going anywhere. I work at home. I homeschool. I stay at home. It's not a huge thing. But anyway, I was going to show you the couple things that I use every single day, no matter what. My showers, I use the Virage skincare line from doTERRA, and it's actually a skincare line that is it's 100%. The active ingredients are all essential oils. There's nothing crappy in these products. In fact, the preservatives are even essential oils. So, I mean, it's about as natural as you can get, and it's amazing stuff. But during a lot of the year, I am super, super, super dry in my face. And so I needed something extra. So I recently had gotten the hydrating cream from doTERRA. I will show that to you. It comes in a little jar like this. And this is important for me to show you guys too, because I want you to know that I use and I live the products that I talk about. You know, it's not like you can see my diffuser. There's my 2 boxes of essential oils. It's stuff that I use all the time. So anyway, you need so little of this. Like, I've used this for a few weeks now, and look, there's like almost nothing going in there. I put a tiny dab on my finger, that much, and I do like this in my really dry spots, mostly my forehead area, and I just rub it in, and that's it. So it has really, really good essential oils in it that are fantastic for hydrating and for the skin in general. This has lavender, jasmine, geranium, and frankincense. It says apply to clean face and neck, use morning and night. I typically don't use anything at night. I don't like stuff on my face when I sleep, so I just use it in the morning. And I use it over, like I said, the Virage set, which has the cleanser, the toner, the hydrating serum, which is good. I just, some people need more. I need more than that at times. And then the moisturizer. So I use those four, and then I use that in the morning. Then I also, one of the first things that, and I hate, and I see I put all this stuff off for you guys, and like I'm used to doing it right away. I use my Spa lip balm that has peppermint and wild orange. And that's it for like taking care of my face in the morning. If I'm not, like I said, if I'm not going anywhere, I really don't do a whole lot of makeup, but part of the thing with Fly Lady too is making sure that you're dressed to shoes, and that includes hair and makeup. So I just brush my hair, and I will do a braid or an easy ponytail. And I wanted to show you guys this too. I have super long, like I can't even get it all in the camera, super long hair. And so it used to take me a lot of time to comb it and brush it and everything else in the morning, because it gets tangled super easy. This is, it's one of the as seen on TV type brushes, but it's specifically for detangling. This one is for long hair. First of all, I love the bristles because it feels really good on the scalp, but this is like the best brush ever. You just start at the bottom, work your way up, and you're done. So anyway, I wasn't going to talk about the brush, but it happened to be here. So I love that brush, and I just do quick ponytail or a braid or whatever, like I said, unless I'm going out. But I have two products that I use as far as everyday makeup, and it's really just to give myself a little boost in the morning. I use a lip gloss. This one happens to be Lucrative Lip Gloss by Unique, and I lost something. Can you come get that over there? I actually have a child up this morning. It's very rare down there. Thank you. So I have lip gloss, and I just do like teeny tiny, because it makes me feel better. You got to do in the morning what makes you feel better. And the other thing I have is a brow gel from Unique that I'm using right now because I really need to get my brows done, and I haven't, and it just helps me get them under control a little bit. I like the gel. I don't need to do the liner or mascara or anything in the morning to make myself feel better. I just like to, in case I need to make a video or whatever. In that case, I'll usually put on a little bit more, but that's it. That's all I do for my whole face in the morning. Like I said, unless I'm making a video or going out, this is good enough for me and the kids, and if the mailman comes to the door, and that's about it. So anyway, other things I do in the morning, I fill the diffuser. My internet's acting funny. I fill my diffuser, and I don't know if you guys saw my post while I was away of our spring cleaning diffuser blend, but that's kind of what I've been diffusing lately that I love. And it has 2 oils from the Emotional Aromatherapy Kit. It has Motivate, or the Encouraging Blend, a few drops of that, which is in the mint and citrus categories, and it has a few drops of Cheer, or the Uplifting Blend, which is in the citrus and spice categories. I think they smell fantastic together, and really helps you kind of be encouraged for the day. And so that's what I'm using in the diffuser right now. Another thing that I do in the morning is, this is if I'm getting up before everybody else, I will make a smoothie, because otherwise I'll be waiting forever to eat with it when everybody else gets up. But I use my Terra Greens, which is a fruit and vegetable supplement. Hopefully you can see that okay. I do a scoop of that with some coconut water and whatever frozen fruit I have. And I use the coconut water with, make sure you're not getting one with sugar, because that kind of defeats the purpose. But coconut water, and I do the one with pulp, because to me it makes a little even more flavor in there. So I do that, and whatever berries I have. Today I happened to have blueberries and mangoes left, and that's about it, a little bit of each. So I made a smoothie with that. It's really good. Blueberries have a lot of antioxidants. It's a great fruit, and mango is super sweet and hydrating, and coconut water is really hydrating. And then the scoop of greens, and this has a lot of great things in it. The Terra Greens have kale, dandelion, spinach, parsley, collards, broccoli, cabbage, wheatgrass, alfalfa, oatgrass, barley, pineapple, guava, mango, goji berry, mangosteen, cherry, lemon essential oil, ginger essential oil, and it has a little stevia in it, but everything's non-GMO. Excellent product. I love it. So I had gotten started with that back when I was doing the TerraFit program, and I love it now for helping me to get my daily fruits and vegetables. So I make a smoothie. Let's see what else I do. Now, I mentioned that I'm following Fly Lady. So one of the first things I do in the morning is check my Fly Lady Launchpad, it's called. Now you can go to, I think it's flylady.net, and you can click on, you should see it in the middle of the page. It says Launchpad. That'll give you kind of an idea of what you do in the morning. It's a routine of baby steps, basically. And then there are certain zones of your home that you do each day. And then you do little challenges. So she really makes it fun. And us adults need fun things too, especially those of us who are not born organized people, or maybe find it overwhelming. Maybe you have a large family like I do, and you're a little overwhelmed keeping up with everything. She really makes it fun, and I feel like we deserve that too. So she'll put out little challenges. You literally 15 minutes. You just set your timer for 15 minutes and you put out a hot spot, as she calls it, or like find a place that's kind of maybe piling up with stuff and take care of that real quick. Or even the other day, we had to go couch diving, she called it. And it was 5 minutes per couch that you have. I just started the timer, and you clean out in the couch, make sure it's all nice, put it back together. And kind of what's nice about her, now sometimes I'm really bad about following this. She wants you to set the timer, and then when the timer goes off, you're supposed to be done. Like, stop what you're doing. Not trying to make it perfect. And I have big issues with that. So it's very hard for me to just like completely stop. So like when I did the couch thing the other day, I still had crooked pillows when the timer went off and everything, and I couldn't handle it, so like, I had to fix it. But I try to follow, you know, her rules for stopping when the timer goes off, but sometimes I can't help it. So anyway, I check the launch pad in the morning and see what challenges I have to do for the day. And then if there's any focuses on there. Now, another thing that I do kind of to look at the homeschooling part of the day, I had made myself a administrative homeschooling binder, if you will. And this was my first year doing this. I kept up with everything on the computer before, but I'm trying, really making an effort, and I think a lot of the people that are close to me and people that follow me on a lot of social media can probably notice that I've been trying to step back a lot from the computer and from social media. And this is kind of funny. I did the emotional support essential oils class a few nights ago, on Monday actually. And sometimes it's so easy to give advice but sometimes it's really hard to take it. This pregnancy in particular has been very, very challenging for me emotionally. And and it's interesting because I've been trying to work on myself at the same time. Like, I'm used to being the one instructing, being the one giving ideas, being the very Aquarius humanitarian that I am. I'm used to trying to fix everything. And it's very difficult for me to separate myself, to turn off the empathy, to disconnect from things. So when I would log on to Facebook in the morning and scroll through my feed, and you guys, Facebook is like lies. It's so much like the happy picture of everybody's lives. And I know you guys have heard this before, like it's the, and not just from me, like you're seeing snapshots of people and it's like two extremes. It's either this horrible place where someone's sick and someone's dying and someone hates somebody else, and it can be like this cesspool. And then the other side of it is like you have the other people that are, my life is so perfect, and they never show, like they stage all their pictures, they never show anything negative at all, like anything real. I mean, not negative, but anything real. It's always like shiny, happy people. Anyway, I have a hard time when I get on Facebook to separate myself. I want to fix things. I want to help. I want to, I get stuck in things. And so a lot of people will say to me, well, I don't understand why you've gotten off your first personal Facebook page. I don't understand why you're doing that. Just block people, or just ignore people, or just don't look at things, or just don't comment. Or it's very difficult for me not to do that. That's not in my personality. And if I hear one more person say that, I'm probably going to freak out. We're all different, you know? So anyway, I don't get up and get on Facebook anymore. I haven't. The only time I posted on my personal Facebook page is through my either my Hootsuite or my CinchShare, and it'll be to announce a class, or one day I put a weather warning so that my family in other states could see what was going on here as far as tornado warnings and all that. So that's it. Like, I don't get on there in the morning anymore. But what I have come to like quite a bit is, and this is funny for me because I did not like either one of them at first, is Twitter and Google Plus. Twitter is like such little tiny blurbs. I've never seen any kind of like big time drama on Twitter. I mean, I'm sure there is. I see like celebrity feuds all the time or whatever. It's such little tiny things that it's harder to get caught up on that. I do kind of like to look in on there, just see like what the main hashtags are, because a lot of times that's you know, if that's any big news for the day. Also, I'm on MeWe for my personal account now. Go to MeWe.com and look it up, and it's basically a lot more of a private social media. It's like Facebook, but more private. No games. It's about actually being social. No games, no ads. Like, you don't go shopping on Amazon for underwear and the next minute you see an underwear ad. It just doesn't work like that. There's no ads on MeWe. It's a quieter Facebook. That's a good way to say it. And then Google Plus is like it's your circles of people, and so you're really only seeing the circles that you want to see. And so I kind of look over those things, see if there's anything I need to know for the day, because sometimes that'll help me make my business posts. And then that's pretty much what I do in the morning right now. I do take some time, personal time, for in between things. I will do a meditation or a guided imagery. And I also do, at some point before I get the kids up, I do my affirmations for the day. Now, like, I'll change up my positive affirmations every time I feel necessary. But right now I'm in a kind of a season of cleaning and organizing and decluttering. And since I have a really hard time with that, a lot of my affirmations are centered around those things. And then I have ones that are just, you know, to make me feel safe and happy and secure. And I have ones, I'll share a couple of my affirmations right now with you. I am lovable because I exist. I am in control of my life. I am getting my entire life in order and on track. As I let go of the old, I create space for new. I release the need for self-criticism, that kind of thing. And I try to say them a lot more believable than that when I say them to myself. So I do take time for that, and usually some type of meditation and some type of devotion or prayer. And that's my whole morning. I mean, it may seem like that was a lot of stuff. We've been on here for 30 minutes. So, but it goes by a lot faster than that. Just little things. And I will go and do some type of stretching or something. Another thing that I wanted to suggest to you is that if you're having a hard time in the morning getting grounded or connected, feeling, if you wake up feeling anxious or out of control in some kind of way, don't put your shoes on and go outside and just stand in the grass for a few minutes. That is something that I have worked on with my therapist and recently, and it has been, I can't believe how much something like that actually works, but it helps you feel connected, it helps you feel grounded, it helps calm you down for a minute. So get barefoot, go stand in the grass for a minute, and preferably, get dressed or whatever first. But if you got to go out there in your jammies, that's what you got to do. So anyway, I hope that some of these things kind of explain to you a little bit about how I am and things that you could do in the morning. Again, if you're here with me this morning, let me double check my feed here. If you see a chat box, I'd love for you to say hi before I go, so that I can give you a little shout out, whether you're on Google Hangouts or on YouTube Live this morning. And if you don't see a chat box and you're watching, just comment on wherever you found the link for this live broadcast, whether it was Twitter, or one of my Facebook groups, my Facebook page, my Google Plus, any of those things, wherever you saw it, just give me a shout out. Let me know that you did see this morning, and so I can give you some love for that. So that's kind of my morning. It's really relaxed, and it's exactly what I need right now. I know other people who have larger families and other people who homeschool, and other people who do own their own business, and they're constantly like, I get anxious just thinking about their schedule. I'm not in that place in my life right now. I was before, and I was running all the time, and I'm just not where I can have that in my life right now. So I am cool with relaxing in the morning and taking time for me. It's super important. Please make sure you're taking care of yourself. Get dressed, put on a little lip gloss, make yourself a smoothie. Especially if you do have a large family, you can't take care of everybody else if you're not taking care of yourself. And that's something that I wish I had embraced and realized a lot earlier in life than 35. So that's it. A little personal update. Everything is going fine here, with the kids and with hubby, and with my health. Everything is good, and working on my personal kind of growth and journey has been really good for me the last couple of months. My therapist is my homegirl. She's helping keep me grounded right now, and helping me help myself, to grow and be who I want to be, as a mom and as a wife and as an individual, which is something that is hard, when you are a wife and a mom and so much to everybody else. It's hard to still be an individual and be your own person. And I finished my photography course in March, and I just finished my Photoshop course in April, and I take my final exam today. So I will be letting you guys know on one of my pages how that goes. Hopefully I'll pass, fingers crossed, and get my certificate. And then I move on to advanced photography and advanced Photoshop at the end of April. And then, so that's kind of what I've been doing for me as an individual. I found that I really, really enjoy it. I love the creativity. So sometimes if I feel the need, I'll even do some of that in the morning. You know, I'll do some photo editing or go out and take a picture of a bird or something. But yeah, it's good things. And I'm going to continue to take courses and stuff as I feel led to, because I love to learn. I love to learn new things and grow as a person and expand my knowledge. And so I will continue to do that, and then be looking out, because I'm revamping the whole Just Determined website, and the look of things and the logo and all of that is kind of in the works right now. I'm super excited. I don't want to be boxed in. I want my business to be everything that I love, because I think that that'll show. I think that I love to share about wellness, but I also love to take pictures and edit photographs, and I love to map and journal my family tree. And I think that sharing things that you love as a business, I mean, you can't get better than that, doing the things that you love to do all day long. So just be looking for a little bit of a revamp on the business side of Just Determined, and it's going to be a lot more of me, and I'm going to be my own business, and it's not just going to be one thing, or just me being able to do what I love to do every day. And I'm so much happier and so much more content with my life right now than I've ever been. Just do something that you love, something that makes you calm, something that makes you happy, and take a minute and go out today and stand barefoot in the grass. I promise it's going to be life-changing for you. So anyway, if you joined me this morning, thank you so much. I don't want to keep you any longer. I will do more videos like this. Hopefully I'll get back to my Wednesday morning videos. Like I said, though, sometimes mornings are not as structured as this one is, depending on whether my body says yes or no to getting out of bed. But I will talk to you guys soon. I love you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to let me know if you saw me this morning and just couldn't comment in the boxes. You guys need to do some like upgrades so that you can chat with me at the same time. So anyway, I love you, and I will see you again soon on another chat. And I think we have a class coming up, essential oils class coming up on Facebook on Monday, so don't miss that. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.